Yo boys, what's going on? It's your boy Gio here coming at you with another Madden 21 video. And today boys, I'm going to go over my predictions for the new MUT Hero promo coming. And as you can see on the screen here boys, this is what we had last year for MUT Heroes. We got it early in the year, so the overalls were 90s, 91s. And then the set cards, I think they were normally like, 80 to 86. And then of course there were a bunch of like undercards. See if any of them by chance are on the auction block. Yes, they are. So you got a bunch of couple different 80s there. So yeah, I think we're gonna see something similar this year, except for I expect these to be either, they could be 91s to 93s or 94s, and then our main card could be a 96. I'm hoping that our main cards in this will be 97s, and then these undercards will be 91s to 94s, and then we'll have some like some 87s, some 86s to 91s in this. Something like that would be preferable. Kind of give theme teams another little boost, which hey, they've been really good with this year. But let's get into some of these predictions here. So we have the Chiefs here, right? They already have a pretty solid team all around. So I would have to go ahead and think that we're going to get probably our only fullback in this promo with Anthony Sherman. I mean, could we see somebody like Le'Veon Bell? Maybe. Doubtful. Could see Daniel Sorensen getting like a set piece here for the Chiefs. This one was a little bit of a tough one, right? Not too familiar with Bengals, but Joe Mixon has not gotten an upgrade yet, and Trey Waynes was hurt all year. I don't think he got a card, and I'm pretty sure he got traded to the Bengals at the beginning of the year. So I expect those two to get it. Another possible for them, honorable mention, their tight end CJ Uzomah. He'd be a pretty good Madden card if he had a higher overall card. So definitely wouldn't be surprised seeing any of those three. Now for the Saints boys, kind of figure this is either got to be Michael Thomas or Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, I know they both already have decent cards. I think Mike has a 92 or 93, and Marshawn definitely has a 93. So maybe not. Maybe we get Rankins here. I think he's the defensive tackle, and then we could also get Eric McCoy here, their center. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking Marshawn or Mike Thomas for the Saints. Now the Browns boys. This one has so much potential because I really think we're gonna get an OBJ card here. I mean, that's the best card you can give the Browns. OBJ, it'd be good for theme teams, them, the Giants. Also, could see a new Baker Mayfield card here. That would surprise me a little bit. Now we'll head over to the Giants. This one, another like tricky one for me, because they have a couple players that already have high overall cards. Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram, and then we get into like Leonard Williams. Jabril Peppers only has an 89 card. We could definitely see him here. Also, what's Darius Slayton, their wide receiver? I think his best card is an 88. You guys can correct me if you know I'm wrong. But another speed demon in their wide receiver core would be clutch. Now we'll go over to the Titans. Now, I mean, I'm a Texan fan, boys. We would love to see a Clowney or Jonathan Joseph get the main card for them. Come on, man. I would love to see it. But in all reality, A.J. Brown deserves this. He's the only player on their team that comes to mind when I think of the Titans, other than the two Texans that they have. Also, Adoree Jackson. He has a very low overall card right now. I think it might be an 82 or an 83. Something like that, but he hasn't got an upgrade yet, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him here, basically. Then we'll move on to the Buccaneers. I mean, they have such a good team already. I think Shaquille Barrett deserves this card. Will he get it? Probably not. Another baller for them would probably be Jamel Dean. Now, I'm talking about a Madden baller. I don't know how good he was in real life this year, but having a higher overall Jamel Dean would be awesome. And for the Steelers, I feel like their best bet at a card is going to be Alejandro Villanueva. Hey, could we see a fullback here with Derek Watt? Huh? Who knows? Terrell Edmonds, I think, has a 92 overall card, or else, I mean, he could still get this card. That would be such a baller card. And then they also have, what's that guy's name? Mike Hilton. Yeah, cornerback, not a high overall card. And the Steelers don't have, like, crazy good cornerbacks. So expect him, possibly. Packers, I'm not even going to spend any time on this one. I'm going to say one name, and if he doesn't get this card, EA hates this man. Davante Adams. Period. Now we have the Bills. Looking at their lineup, I'm not really sure what they're going to get here. My best guess is an Ed Oliver. They could also get an AJ Klein, or maybe they just buff up their offensive line. Boys, the Panthers. When I tell you this team has possible great cards, I mean it. Dante Jackson only has a 90 overall card. He would be the top corner in the game. You would probably be able to use him just powered up. You wouldn't even need his master or his highest overall card, and he'd have 99 speed with good enough coverage stats. If Dante Jackson gets a card, boys, my budget guys better get that card. Brian Burns. He only has a 90 overall card. We could definitely see him get the upgrade. Shaq Thompson, I think, yeah, he could get a card here. He only has a 90. And then Trey Boston, another one, only has an 86. He would be a very good safety for that team. We move to the Cowboys. I mean, their biggest hole is probably at tight end. So do we see a Blake Jarwin or a Dalton Schultz here? Probably. Defensive line, they could grab D-Law, Alden Smith, Jalen Smith, their linebacker, he could use an upgrade. Cornerbacks, Trayvon Diggs, he's got a 92. Will they upgrade 92s in this promo? Maybe. Could also, Anthony Brown doesn't have a good card. Pretty sure Chidobe Awuzie does not have a good card. So those are also possible cards for the Cowboys. Now as we move over to the Vikings, boys, I'm not 100% sure who they're going to get. If I had to lock in a pick for the Vikings for this promo, Anthony Harris would be it. But I think we could also see an upgrade with Irv Smith. Or maybe that corner they have, Gladney. But they did just get a Dancer card, so doubtful. Also, offensive line, Riley Reef needs a new card. Could definitely see that here. The Rams. Okay. Well, I mean, there's one player that comes to mind for me here again, and that's Matthew Stafford. Yeah, I don't even need to say anybody else here. All right, boys, moving on to the Cardinals now. As a Texans fan, I would love to see Nuke or JJ get a card here. I'd rather see JJ get a free agent card, like a higher overall free agent card. So Nuke getting a 97 here would be awesome to me. I mean, they could get a running back, Edmonds. Another possible wide receiver they could get would be Isabella. And Buda Baker only has a 92 as well, so that would be a decent upgrade. The Lions. I don't know. Maybe they get Adrian Peterson, Marvin Jones upgrade, Desmond Trufant. Now for the Eagles, boys. I mean, kind of have the same feeling here. If Darius Slade doesn't get the card, this is going to be a huge L for Eagles fans. So that's going to be the only card I'm going to suggest here. Now we move on to the Falcons. And of course Julio Jones comes to mind. And then even maybe somebody like Matt Ryan. And then they have that one linebacker. Guys, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Oluwakan. So I mean, there's a couple different possible upgrades here for the Falcons. Just kind of depends on what they need to fill out. Pretty much. Now we have the Patriots. I mean, I kind of just see Joe Thuney getting a card here, possibly N'Keal Harry. I don't see too many options with this team. I really don't think they're gonna get. I mean, hey, it's EA. They'd probably just make a Cam Newton for shits and giggles. Yeah, so wouldn't let that surprise me here. All right, so with the Jaguars, right? I mean, they could get Minshew. I think it would make more sense to see a DJ Chark here. a Josh Allen or a Ronnie Harrison, but they definitely do need a quarterback upgrade. Colts, in my opinion, don't have a lot to choose from. I'd probably go with Xavier Rhodes, Michael Pittman, or just some offensive linemen. Alright, and we got the Bears here. I don't know. They have a cornerback, Jalen Johnson. Pretty sure he doesn't have a crazy overall card. That would probably be my best bet here, or Allen Robinson. And the worst franchise on earth, my favorite team, the Houston Texans. If I had to take a wild guess here, I would say we're going to get Zach Cunningham. He was pretty much the tackles leader for the NFL. I think he might have been second. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Bradley Roby card. We could also get a Whitney Merciless or David Johnson. Yeah, don't really care about David Johnson unless they make him a crazy card. Whitney Merciless would be a good upgrade to the team, though, for sure. Now, looking at the 49ers, they don't really need a lot. They have a lot of upgrades already. Kyle Juszczyk, Mr. Juicy, he could probably use an upgrade. And who knows, maybe we see all legends here. Like, that's a definite possibility that they do it different than they did last year. Can you imagine if we get a legend upgrade, like basically a Team Diamonds 2 with this MUT Heroes? That would be crazy weird. Just a theory, though. Don't think that's going to be the case. But, yeah, maybe, like I said, Juszczyk or Arik Armstead. That's my best guess for the Niners. And the Jets. Maybe, do we get a Sam Darnold here? Pierre Desir, Brian Poole? Man, who knows? Okay, now we have the Raiders. If this is not Henry Ruggs, EA can shove it. That's literally the only card we want to see now from the Raiders. I mean, I guess Jonathan Abrams would be a dope card as well. It could also see an upgrade to Clelin Ferrell. So, I mean, not bad options here for the Raiders. The Broncos. How I would love to see another Kareem Jackson upgrade. But the only logical thing for this team is definitely Jerry Jeudy. I mean, I guess we could see a Bradley Chubb here, but if Jeudy doesn't get it, now we have the Dolphins. I am expecting this to be a Jakeem Grant. I'm really not too sure who else this could be. Let me know what you guys think down below, because Xavier Howard already has a good card, so does Byron. Yeah, let me know what you think. For the Seattle Seahawks, I mean, my obvious favorite here is Tyler Lockett, but KJ Wright does not have a good card on defense, so if we see KJ, I wouldn't be too surprised, but Tyler Lockett deserves this one, hands down. Now the Ravens, boys, I mean, come on now. This should definitely be Lamar Jackson. Like, there shouldn't be another name in this conversation. Maybe they do like a master set, and that's how we get Lamar Jackson. So maybe the Ravens' actual set will be Marlon Humphreys or probably Jimmy Smith, because Jimmy Smith only has an 80-something. So I could definitely see him getting the card here. For the Washington football team, I fully expect to see a Gibson card. I mean, yeah, I'm not really sure who else they could get. Cole Holcomb. They have so many good upgrades already. I don't see them getting anything too crazy. Maybe they just get an O-lineman here. And last but not least, boys, we have the Chargers here. I'm thinking it's going to be Keenan Allen. I mean, possibly Hunter Henry. And on defense, I would probably expect it to be Denzel Perryman. Or maybe some cornerback that I can't think of at the moment. I'm sure they have at least one or two good ones that I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, guys, so that's my prediction for these 32 teams. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button down below and let me know what you think about my predictions. Hey, if you disagree with me, let me know what you think. And boys, make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be giving away the 92 overall team builder. I'll announce the winner in that video. If you comment on my last video or this one, that will make you eligible for that 92 overall team builder giveaway, along with being subscribed to the channel. I hope to see you boys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.